Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So today is a new pen day. I have one of my favorite models of pens. I got it in another color which I have been wanting for quite a while, so I'm very excited about opening this box up. We are going to be inking up this pen as well, so let's get straight into it. So the pen that I got today is another Pilot Decimo Vanishing Point, and if you guys don't know already, these pens are my workhorse pens. They are my daily writers. I do already have two colors, which I will show you in just a second. After I unbox it, we can do a little bit of a color comparison. But this is my third one. I absolutely love these pens. I use them every day for work in my work planner, and they're just my go-to pens. So what I did was I purchased it in the violet color in my favorite nib size, which is the fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. So it comes in this nice little box here, just a cardboard box. And let's open it up. So here is the case. It's plastic. And then if we open it up like this, this is what the pen looks like. So let me take out the pen. This again is the violet color. I already have the champagne pink and the pearl white. So I wanted to finish out my collection with this violet color. This is an 18 karat gold nib, so it is a little bit on the pricey side. However, as you guys can see, I have purchased these pens again and again because I just absolutely love them. So with the pen, you do get some extra instructions here on how to care for your pen, and then you do get a ink cartridge. However, I did get a converter to go with mine, so I will show you what that looks like. So this is the body of the pen. Again, it's a retractable pen. I got it in the fine nib, which is my favorite. I do already have one in a medium though, and I do also really like that one. The reason why I like these pens is because they're a little bit more slimmer than the regular Vanishing Point. The Vanishing Point is heavier and just a little bit more girthier. As I have really small hands, find it more comfortable to hold something that's lighter and also thinner. So this is perfect for me. I kind of wish that they came out in other colors because that would be really cool. But I'm pretty happy with this violet one. It does have a little bit of a pearlescent shimmer to it. And then as you guys can see here, it does have the clip. The clip does not bother me when I'm using it on the Decimo. However, it does slightly bother me a little bit more when it's on the regular Vanishing Point. I did have a silver one in the regular Vanishing Point model, but I did return it because, like I said, I just prefer the feel and look of the Decimo a bit more. So it does say Pilot here, Japan. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. And then let me open up the pen so you can see the converter on the inside. So this is what the converter looks like from Pilot. It does have, I think, these little balls inside. So that's how you will fill it. All you have to do is just twist it to fill in your pen. This is what the nib looks like. If you want to change out the nib, all you have to do is just pull out this entire unit, and you can do it really quickly. Then I forgot to show you that it does come with this protective cap. Now, if you are using the converter, you don't really need to put the cap on because it doesn't really need to go over that. This is there for using with a cartridge. So one of these instead. But I don't want to use black ink today. I am going to ink it up with a Sailor ink, one of the Manyo inks, I think. So I have here Sailor Manyo Akebi. I just purchased this. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm very excited to do that today. So let's go ahead and get this all inked up. I'm going to take out the converter, and I'm actually just going to fill it up like this with the ink instead of dipping it in. So we'll do that with a syringe, and this is just to keep things clean for me. I'm going to be inking up several pens today, so I kind of want to do it as fast and as easy as I can. So I'm just filling it up. And this color is kind of like a purpley pink color. It reminds me a lot of palette Iroshizuku Yamabudo. I just love this color. I'm really excited about using it for the first time. It's not an exact color match to the violet of the body, but it's still within that colorway. So when you want to put it back together, there's this little notch here. So you just have to line it up with the little notch that is in the pen body. So that's how you know you got it in correctly. Again, you don't need this if you're using the cartridge. I'm gonna just put this back together now. And there we go. The pen should be good to go. So let's give this a shot. I'm gonna pull out my fountain pen and ink journal here. Let's find a blank page. Okay, so we'll test it out here. So let me just write here, Pilot, Decimo. This is a Vanishing Points pen. It writes so smoothly, so fine. Okay, so this is a fine nib and it's also 18 karat gold. So there we go. And this ink is the Sailor Manyo Akebi. And it's pretty similar to Yamabudo in my opinion, possibly just a touch more purple and darker. But I really love this. I cannot wait to start journaling with this pen. Usually I use these in my planners, but I've been using them in my reading journal recently and I've been loving them. So let me grab my other two Vanishing Points so you can take a look at them all together. Okay, so here are my other two Decimos. The top one here is the Champagne Pink. And then I also have the Pearl White. So this is what they look like together. I absolutely love them. I do have the Champagne Pink inked up with my favorite black ink, which is Platinum Carbon Black. It is a waterproof ink and I use that as my daily writer. So this is my most used pen ever. However, I also have the Pearl White, and this is actually with a medium nib at the moment, and I do have Pilot Yamabudo inked in here. So what I'm going to do is we can do a little bit of a pen test and see the difference between the two inks and the nibs. So this one is definitely more juicy as it is a medium nib. I had issues with this nib in the very beginning when I first got it because it was kind of squeaky, kind of squeaking like a Sharpie marker or something like that. But I did tune it and it's great now, so I have no issues. It's very smooth. And like I said, this is Yamabudo. So because this is in a medium nib, the Yamabudo at the moment is looking more on the reddish side, whereas Akebi almost looks more like pinky. So I do really love these two inks. Yamabudo I would say is probably one of my top favorite inks. If you ask me what my favorite ink is, I would probably say Yamabudo, but Akebi is a beautiful color as well, so I'm excited to use these in my journals. So these are my three Pilot Decimos. That is everything that I want to share for this video. If you guys are interested in the pen or the ink, I can leave a link to them down below. Let me know your thoughts on the Pilot Decimo. Do you prefer them over the regular one? Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!